And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Come like a bomb. Hey, everyone. It's Wednesday, last live show of the week on The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio Series XM95. I'm Big J. Okerson. That's Dan Soder.
Hello.
Our team is down one Jacob, but we are up one Becky Rodriguez.
Becky Rodriguez. Becky Rodriguez.
I know what you're thinking. You're wrong. She's a tiny white girl with purple and blonde hair.
Who we're trying to talk into doing a floor routine at Skankfest.
Yeah, if she could somehow just deliver
Becky
something
is
on the stage.
Becky's a former gymnast.
Current
gymnast.
You're never out of the game.
You can't shake the life. You can't just get out of that backflip life.
Becky, didn't you actually have to do the whole, live with a Russian guy?
No, not live, but train, for sure.
With a Russian coach?
Yeah.
Becky, you'll not flip. Not enough. Is she not scary?
Is he in jail now for doing something to somebody?
Yeah.
Several coaches that I've had have had some trouble. Yeah.
Harassment stuff.
Yeah.
Not harass, but, flat out.
Yeah.
Pedophile-y shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, weird.
Age.
He had a different form of the pommel horse. It was him covered in olive oil. He just had to ride on him.
You gotta keep gymnastics to fat, dykey teachers, man.
What do you mean?
It's got to be your coaches.
Oh, you said pure lesbian coaches.
Just a thick thigh chick who used to do it herself.
I don't know,
man. They can't lift you.
Yeah, but is that what? Wow! So they just start.
Fit.
They just perfectly groom them from the start. They're like, I must lift you.
Sorry, no woman here to lift you by pussy and tits.
I am only strong man that must grab inner thigh to lift you above head.
Meanwhile, he picks you up by fish hooking your mouth and butthole.
This is how you throw.
He picks you up like hay bales.
This is how you throw large halibut. Finger in butt in mouth. Don't crush meat.
Yep. Send off. Several coaches.
You had several coaches get popped for abuse. What would they get charged with?
I mean, one married a former gymnast of his when she turned 18.
Just got her right off the grill.
And then he ended up...
He's like, that one's mine.
Yeah, I mean...
How old was he?
I think he was probably 30 or so.
Well, Becky, you don't have to have a confession session here, but I just will say from the heart, as a friend of yours, I hope to God you were at least a little molested, because I wouldn't want you to go through life thinking you weren't good enough for this guy to touch you.
Thanks, Jay.
I hope something.
I hope
some light over the clothes play.
And I hope if that did happen, then you worked it all out in the uneven bars routine you had.
Mm-hmm.
No, I hope that one day you just go on a weird murderous spree. But I will stick up for that. It's not your fault. It was those fucking Russians.
Yeah.
Those goddamn Ruskies turned you into a monster.
But let me ask you this question. Did you make any mistakes? And I can go ahead and answer that. No. Your floor routine was probably flawless.
That's probably why they didn't molest you.
Yeah.
You were too good.
It's like when pitcher throw no-hitter. You do not talk to them. You don't molest a gymnast that is perfect.
Yeah, he goes, why do I always have to suck your penis, coach? He goes, you're not good tumbler.
Remember balance? You had bad balance beam at the last invitational.
I put you on those rings. You look confused, but very good at blowjob.
Man, I feel like gymnasts have that kind of core strength. They could just snap your dick off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Shit,
they just have that fucking wrist strength of holding themselves up.
Getting a fucking chalky hand job. It's going to rip your fucking top dick meat off.
It's like a chimp going nuts. It's fucking pulling off you you're like, oh, fuck. Oh, why did I not think that pet I created would turn into a monster?
When they go home, you could always tell when your kids are molested by their gymnastics coach because there's chalk handprints on your pussy and tits of your outfit.
He goes, whoa, what's all this chalk on your inner hip?
And then just a chalk outline, like chalk, but with a space of a dick in between the butt cheeks. It's just everything's wrong.
Something wet got plopped down here. Either a fucking thigh of chicken.
Why is there chalk here, and here? Why is there no chalk here?
Or an uncircumcised Eastern Bloc cock.
He goes, is that a ballistic missile?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is kind of appropriate with the call that we have in 5 minutes. Christine went out and did some fucking producing.
Yeah, this is and Becky, by the way, to support her and her therapy, I guess, Human Place. The E is a 3.
Fantastic
on
photographer.
all social media. She's go check out our pictures of comedy and all things adjacent and all things besides.
Yeah.
She's not just a comedy photographer. She takes pictures of other shit. I'm sure there's a fruit bowl in there.
And run up on her and see if she doesn't backflip over you.
An interesting bug. Yeah. Try to get her now. She's too squirrely.
She's like Spider-Man. She'll run on the wall.
She looks molestable size still, but she's squirrely.
It's like Jackie. It's like trying to grab Jackie Chan. She'll run wall up.
You think so? Yeah. She's parkoured up your chest and she's on the roof.
Come get some of Becky. It'll be a rumble in the Bronx.
Hasn't been molested since '97.
Yeah.
She's a sign in her house. He goes, 4,263 days since last molestation.
Consecutive days.
Consecutive days without a molestation.
Christine, you got us an interview that he's going to call in at 6:15.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be big news. I hate to overhype things, but I feel like this is going to make news wires here. We have a pretty big audience.
We have a big audience.
We have the ear of a nice portion of this country and beyond.
And it stays consistent with the bonfire overall topic, which is, of course, the Feld dog himself, Corey Feldman.
Which is something we came into, we should say, by just I think I pointed out in an old Office, and it was the old Office.
Yes, it was.
Episode where we were sitting on the couch. I just brought something up about that I saw
live at the Improv.
It was Evening at the Improv where Corey Feldman hosted, and I go, man, this guy's got such a nutsack that he goes to host a show where they write you jokes as a host.
Yeah.
When they have a celebrity host for that show, which they did, they'd write them a set and they'd go out and do their set. He said, "No, I'm foregoing the set. I'd like to open this comedy show with me lip singing and dancing like a buffoon to my new single that's never came out in any way. There's no real single there." And he does it. He dances like an idiot. He looks moronic. And he was so confident in it, we couldn't believe it. Yes, this is it right here. You can turn the volume up on it behind me.
Jason Robards. It's called Something in Your Eyes. I'm going to do it right now.
It's just...
Doesn't even move the mic.
Already here, I'm upset.
Doesn't even move the mic. Dude, so great.
Man, no one's reacting.
Pull the rope. So this started what
it
could
hits
only
me every
be called,
time. I watch it all over again.
It's impressive.
I'm intrigued by him. Look at him. He's not going like, wow, this is going bad. Should I do something? He just... Yeah. They even show audience people making fun of it.
That's Dr. Phil face. She's like, oh my God.
I mean, he puts the microphone away from his mouth while he's supposed to be singing a lot. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know his own song, but he confidently goes out there and dances like Michael Jackson, but, you know, a white teenage not good version of. And we just became intrigued with this guy. And, you know, we followed the track. We've watched the movies. We've watched the documentaries. We've watched the wife swaps.
We've listened to the albums.
We went to the fucking counted up 3+ hour concert.
Yeah.
We bought the merch.
We actually influenced the encore and got him to play What's Up With the Youth.
We made him feel loved that night on his birthday. We have since talked to a former angel.
Ups and downs.
We always got this, I'm going to go ahead and call it a cult, even if you mean it in the most trivial sense. I'm not sure what that splicing was.
What the fuck was that?
In the middle of splicing, there was a woman tied to a bed.
I almost just asked you if that was... If I was seeing things. I was going to ask you, I'd be like, dude, I don't know if I just saw a fucking murder happen.
Did you watch the Ring videotape last
night? We'll post it. We'll post the video we're talking about at the Bonfire SXM on Twitter.
And we became intrigued with his just gumption. Is that the right word?
I think what it was every time we started as really big Corey Feldman fans. We both were, in a sense, raised on his movies. Grew up
still
loving.
A fan of much of the work.
I think he's an incredible actor.
And he was an incredible actor.
Yeah, sure. I think he could probably dust off that fastball if you put him in the right role.
Really?
I really think.
Got Corbin Nash. He plays a transvestite vampire. You
didn't watch that? We didn't watch that.
Oh, I did.
We got to do a pre-record of that.
Buddy, you got to watch it.
All right.
It's next level ridiculous, fantastic bad.
Okay. I'll watch it this weekend in Buffalo.
I mean, it's fun. It's a fun watch.
But what I think what I was trying to say was that we love him as an actor, but it was the ego that his music, when he said, you know, people, after he did this first Today Show, and he's like, people didn't understand Nirvana or Eminem, and you're like, to put yourself on that level is such a crazy amount of ego that it intrigued us. Mm-hmm. I think as guys that both have, I would say, low self-esteem.
Sure. We
always say it all the time. You anytime you compliment me, I lash out at you.
The worst.
And you shower in the dark. And there we need to, you know, it's two shining examples of men that don't have high self-images.
These guys are not really excited to put their self out there.
Not really. And I think that is a thing with comics, you know, we're like the...
Because verbally I can. Verbally I can give you everything about me.
Exactly. But then it's just a weird thing. So I think we're intrigued by that kind of ego, that level of ego to be like, I'm an awesome musician.
Yeah.
I did Goddamn Comedy Jam once, twice. And I was like, that was Montreal. When I got off, I was like, was it bad? I don't know. Just
so good.
Yeah. But I'm saying like to have the opposite and be like, people want to hear my music.
Yeah. You're only going to let me do one song?
Crazy. Or let me do an original or shit like that. So Corey Feldman ended up becoming this like kind of crazy thing that we're trying to figure out of like how much ego is it, and are there these moments of him being redeemable?
Right.
You know, we try to find moments where we're like, all right, Feld Dog, we try to cheer him on.
Yeah. We do our best to cheer him on.
We try our best to support.
And we watched, I said, what we could only call really as a cult. That he has with his band mates, I guess, and there's been stories of people leaving and saying there's been all kinds of crazy sex parties. We do always give a little bit of a validity to the idea too that like it's always people seem to be leaving disgruntled that start telling these stories. No one like runs away from it and seems to go like, I'm getting the fuck out. It's like it's always someone who's like kind of like told to hit the bricks. I think.
Yeah,
I might be wrong about that. I think Jezebel Sweet was like. Or maybe she just left, but like she is telling the story, and she called in here, Jezebel Sweet, former Angel, and spoke to us. Very, very cool of her, and told us a bunch of stories.
Yeah,
about what's going on in the house from drug parties. Said he's not sober as he claims. Fuck parties, which I don't have a problem. That's not my scene. Fuck parties necessarily, but
I think it's pretty cool.
If that's your thing, and if people are agreeable,
I think that's a pretty cool thing to be. If you can pull that off, do it, dude.
If everyone's agreeable to it,
if everyone's thumbs
God bless.
up,
God bless. But
God bless.
But I got that from Sal. It's just Sal.
I love a good Sal Volcano. God bless.
God bless.
It's like a Shane Gillis. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it really.
You
does.
just get around it.
Too.
It's infectious.
God bless. So Jezebel Sweet made several claims about, we always got to say allegedly. There's no video evidence, there's no convictions on this. However, we always got, where we're at in the story of Corey Feldog now is he claims he was attacked on the streets by a gang called the Wolf Pack.
And pricked with a needle.
Well, first stabbed,
and then said pricked with a needle.
Dialed back when there was no hospital footage.
Yeah. And then we had the guess that he would come back months later. That was a real wild guess.
I thought it was surefire when it came out. I still think we're waiting for it.
That he was going to come out and be like, they pricked me with an HIV needle.
Yeah, because he said he turned down the HIV if you possibly got stabbed with HIV.
Because it would make him sick and he has too much work to do.
Yeah. Yep. Triple album coming out next year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I hope that's true. But anyway.
And apparently Corey Feldman's taking action against the
Corey Feldman's mom.
Corey Feldman's mom is?
What do you say, Corey? Oh, Corey Feldman. I'm sorry.
Now the police are involved.
This was where he says that Feldman believes an online group who calls themselves the Wolf Pack are taking vengeance on him for working to expose the alleged sexual assaults going on in the entertainment industry.
To bring us to today, Christine went out and got us an exclusive interview with the leader of the Wolf Pack.
Well, I do have to say, Jezebel Sweet, who was the angel that we had on, met Bobby, and she actually is the one that recommended him to us.
And
it
Bobby,
turns out,
and by Bobby you mean Bobby Wolf.
Bobby Wolf, who has been told 75 to 100 times over the last year by different people he should come on the bonfire.
Hell yeah.
So it's
and also we need to use a lot of allegeds on this because we're I'm gonna be corporate Dan right now.
We gotta watch our language, but the humor is going to be on the hypotheticals of the allegeds.
Yeah, the hypothetical allegeds.
How many loopholes can we find in this?
We're going to find a lot of dancing room.
Because I'm telling you, if it's possible, Dan, I want names. This is going to be big news, I think. I think we're making news today. Black Lou completely agrees.
I wish Jacob was here to dance.
The stories have layers, too. Like, there's all the stuff that happened in the last year, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff from the 90s as well. So Nice little onion.
Well, also,
Remember when this song hit and Jacob went fucking nuts?
It's his favorite song. I swear to God, it's his favorite
I
song.
love Ascension Millennium.
he doesn't even like it ironically.
No, he
Just
He enjoys the tune.
loves it. He fucking loves it.
Dude,
He's a
if
true
I don't
fan.
dance, I'm going to die.
You think it's in his quad blast mix?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think this is how he ends it. A fast run on the fucking... on the treadmill.
So should we get him on the phone here? Because he said he's he'd like to talk to us. We're very excited to talk to him. The alleged leader of the Wolfpack.
Yeah.
It's Bobby Wolf, everybody. We have Bobby Wolf on the phone. Bobby, how are you, buddy?
NWO.
I'm great, guys. How about you?
I'm doing good. I know we're able to use your name, but it was funny right out of the gates as I said it. I was like, Bobby Wolf. Somebody goes, I said don't use my name. Just hung up on us right away.
No name was supposed to be given.
Hey, I was told I couldn't come into the studio in case I was packing a syringe, so...
Oh, dude. If you would have gone for me, good luck, dude. I don't know if you know this, but Under Siege was based on my dad.
Really? All
Yeah,
right.
Casey Ryback.
Yeah, needle attacks. It did seem like a weird dialed back thing. Again, I'm not sure if you heard on hold there, but we had a prediction going that one of the fans of the show made that seemed to sound very plausible, was that he was going to come back and said he had HIV and that he was it was given to him from this needle stab. We all thought it was sort of a big ruse, was our guess.
Yeah.
That it was a big ruse to just kind of like, rather than just say I fucked up and got AIDS or HIV, to blame it. Because I know one thing about Corey Feldman that holds true from his own movie he made on Lifetime to every story he tells. He really enjoys being the victim reaction. Like, he enjoys people treating him like a victim.
Yeah.
But he can't make himself that for long. At some point, he's got to tell you about the ass he kicked and the pussy he got and how cool he was.
Yeah, his own worst enemy is himself.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He loves to talk, and we love him talking because he just backs himself into a hole.
Yeah.
In a corner every time he opens his stupid mouth.
Now, Bobby, just for the campers, to get the full picture, what is your history with Corey Feldman before you assembled the Wolfpack?
Good radio hosting, Dan.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, yeah. Well, first of all, there is, to the best of my knowledge, we've never even been in the same building at the same time or even the same town at the same time. But why it kind of stuck in my head, because in or around 1990, there was this really creepy guy named Jeff. I can't remember his last name. I'd give it to you if I remembered it. But it was
Is it Jeff with a Geoff? Because that's a real creep.
Jeff.
That's a real suck air through his teeth and touch
It was
himself.
JEFF? That could be a good guy.
Could be a good dude. From what I've heard, Jeff Foxworthy's a great guy.
Right. The guy worked in Manhattan, and he was entertainment manager, and he was going to get me modeling work. And then the modeling work kind of wasn't coming through, and then there was escorting.
So you're a hot dude. You're a hot dude. If you're coming to New York and they're like, you're going to model or fuck for money.
We'll get to the stalkers later. But,
so you're really hot. You're like, I'm trying to gauge what kind of guy I'm dealing with. You know, you're just like
His name's Bobby Wolf. If
Bobby
he asked me
Wolf.
to draw him, it would have had awesome stubble all the time.
But Bobby Wolf could be a fucking mutton chopped blues guitar player from Louisiana.
No, that would be a WOLF only.
Right.
This has an E, which seems a little more regal.
Yeah. So Bobby, you're coming into New York doing model work and then getting bumped to the pros and just doing escort work.
never actually got to do the escort work.
All right.
The guy started out by saying, you cannot tarnish this company's name. We will sue you. We will have you arrested. Nobody touches anybody. You're not allowed to, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. You're going to pay me anywhere from $500 to $700 a night to escort some famous rich person. No problem.
And it's women, older women?
Well, at the time, I'm like 19, so yeah, they were mostly always going to be older.
Right.
Yeah. But then, and I think you guys know where this is going, that didn't come through. But what about if we got you to do mail escorting?
Oh, man, that's how they slip it in. They go, listen, phone lines are a little dry. Good news is, if you've got a taste for cock, we can get you a bunch of work.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. When they're talking about that escorting in that direction, now it's like there's not a fucking tuxedo dinner beforehand, right? This is more of like a...
You're lucky to get a popper. You're like, oh man, I gotta go. This is some real... Oh man, I'm gonna be chewing some feathers tonight.
No, it was... and then the price tag went from around $600-700. At one point, so desperate to get me to say yes, it went up to $3,000.
Oh, $3,000. But here's my question. I've been in some dire straits, Bobby. $3,000. Is it a boofing? Is it a hand job? Is it a blow job? What are we talking here?
He was still holding to the, you cannot touch them. Don't worry. I don't know, like, where you swing, but, And
that's hilarious, too, because he's saying, whatever you do, don't fuck them. And you're going like, this is a lot more money than they were paying before. Like, there's something else I have to do.
What are you not telling me? And he goes, yes, it's a lot. Do we want you to fuck him? No. It's how he says no.
No?
Not really.
Well, the grooming thing came in a little bit after that. The grooming thing started to come in. It got to, this is a guy trying to be, on the up and up, telling me, you can't touch it, we'll have you arrested, to, what if a guy grabs your cock? Hey, what happened to... everything's above board.
Bobby, did that happen?
You want people touching my cock?
Did that happen all in one meeting? Did they go from like the start of the meeting? They go, you don't touch these guys, they don't touch you. Then the meeting, you go, so listen, before we get out of here, how you feeling about a little hand job action? Maybe over the pants?
Hey, remember that crazy stuff I said before about not getting your dick sucked or sucking dick? That was the old me.
That's the new me. After meeting with you for about 45 minutes, can I ask you this? How do you feel about doing some old fire sticks? That's just where you rub dicks. That's all you got to do. They start a fire.
He wanted me to take pictures, even though now we're talking about escorting. I'm like, what the fuck do you want pictures for? I'm allowed to swear, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let it rip.
Tee off.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck do you need pictures for?
Yeah.
Are you starting to see, like, what's going on here, like pictures, like catalog sort of thing? So finally, that kind of ended in like, no, just think about it. No. I'm at work one day, and a frantic phone call comes through. The receptionist comes down, where I think I was in the warehouse at the time. She comes over and she says, Bobby, you got to take this phone call. Come here, hurry.
And this and Bobby, just so our listeners know, this is what year? Around 1990, right?
About 1990, maybe 89.
Oh, dude, so you're the hot dude in the warehouse?
Hell yeah.
You probably got long hair. You look like Eric from Real World, that hosted The Grind.
You never wore anything under your coveralls, and you always had your coveralls half off the top?
And you had work gloves on? Oh, what? That's such a beefcake recipe.
No, sadly, I don't think it was like that. Picture Brett Michaels with dark curly hair.
That's what I was doing.
All right.
That's what I was doing.
That's where I was. What do you mean? You just caught up to me.
Young Mark Slaughter.
So you're in the warehouse, and the receptionist comes out with a frantic phone call. Who was on the phone?
Frantic phone call. He identified himself as someone that worked with Jeff. His life is screwed up. Get away from these people. They'll never let you go. You'll never be able to see. This guy thought I was an actor, so he's like trying to protect my career, which I didn't have. I had no aspiration of. And he is doing everything to try to prevent me. Stay away from this fucking guy. There is no way you will escape these people. My career is ruined. I am fucked. I can't get away. They know where you live. They know everything about you. They will extort. They will blackmail. You are fucked. Oh, I didn't tell you that. This is the connection. This is the Feldman connection. When he was trying to ply me with the whole, oh my God, come on, $3,000. Don't you understand who does this? So here's where the names are going to drop. Okay, allegedly, this is
beautiful. Good job, Bobby.
This is secondhand. This is Jeff. This guy, I can't even remember his last name, telling me, I'm not making these accusations. Do you realize how many people, like famous people, work with my company and companies like me? Dude, do you think they're all straight in Hollywood? Fuck no. Tom Cruise, a client. John Travolta, Nicolas Cage, Tom Berenger, Charlie Sheen, and wait for it, you guessed it, the mini moonwalker himself, Corey Feldman.
So wait, they were getting mail.
That was a fucking fantastic action film until Corey Feldman.
I go, I want to see this. It's like the Expendables, but with dudes who can dance low key.
This was for again allegedly, but this was for the service at that point was sex with a young man, not underage though.
They never said a specific age. They just said the younger, the better.
All right.
The younger, and I've always looked younger, so I probably looked like I was 16 at the time, 15, 16 years old
That's
at the time.
That's $3K a night right there. That's 90s
and,
3K too.
That's big. Stretch goes a long way. You can probably get a nice complex apartment for that.
You could have bought something in Soho, be a millionaire right now.
For $3,000, you can live a couple months in a apartment complex.
Oh,
yeah, you got to turn your music off at night. But
you're talking about outside of the city.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying $1990, $3,000. He takes that. He buys a warehouse in heroin-infested Soho.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right now you're saying?
It's 2019?
On Easy Street.
2019, he's got $8.5 million.
Yeah. Well, hindsight's 2020, Bobby. I didn't even drag you through
I'm sorry, Bobby. I like to live in the past. I like to make moves. I like to make moves that are in the past.
So he says to you that these like celebrity males are reaching out for, man, I want to, so much of me wants to believe that world isn't happening like that, as sinister as it is. And then you hear
it's
like,
probably worse than you think it is.
Well, it probably is but I said I hate to have that, the lizard people run the earth and
you don't want to get too...
the 10 people in the world that smoke fucking foot-long cigars and can make all the moves. But at the same time, there is those... It's not so much that, like Bob Kraft, Bob Kraft's story, Bobby?
He allegedly...
Well, I think he's in court. Yeah, but he's allegedly was going, took a private jet to go get hand jobs and blow jobs from these hookers.
Oh, yeah, I want to get jerked off by a Asian girl.
But that any cheaper than that?
That all happened recently at some Asian parlor. That a bunch of celebrities apparently they're about to drop or were going there, and then you're like, wow, why would these rich guys go to this place? There has to be a reason. And as you look through it at all, I mean, at least at first glance of the evidence they're throwing out here right now is like the lady who owns this stupid, massage / hand job place is like at Mar-a-Lago with like Trump the year before, like in pictures with him hanging. So it's like, it's so all tied in and connected that you're like, now Tom Berenger, somewhere between making The Substitute, Tom Berenger goes and likes to have a 19-year-old boy spin on his wang, and it's like, maybe, I guess it's possible.
It really hurts me cheering on Jake Taylor leading the Indians. Really makes me rethink it.
It really does.
I really become a Ricky Vaughn guy in that. And then it's Ricky Vaughn! You got two major leaguers in the alleged.
Was Charlie Sheen in that one too?
Yeah, he said Charlie Sheen.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, I'm a Serrano guy now.
And I was actually...
He said a bunch of other names. So
good. Well, that way you can't ruin any more of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Right.
Saturday Night Fever.
You know how, like, Eric Clapton would give Slash a guitar? Like, this is a guitar I used on the whatever album, and, I kind of gifted it to Slash and whatnot. So that's how he described it. They kind of pass them around as party favors, like, hey, I bought you something. Hey, I got you a little something.
Yo, Berenger, you got to try Rodrigo here. Dude, I got you an hour with him.
Raul will suck you straight. I got you an afternoon at a villa with him.
This guy will suck you so hard, you'll go home and be able to fucking not puke your way through eating fucking Katie, what's her face's pussy?
I cannot tell you how much we appreciated that Christmas basket you sent us. So I got you Darnell, 18 years old, hung.
I trust the wife's out of town?
It's a trusted way to stay closeted in Hollywood. And
yeah,
just all purchasing, nobody's empires are going to be busted if they're 18, if they're of age. It's prostitution, but it's like, this all sounds like a big ploy to stay in the closet.
To just pull two names out of this list, though, that means, though, Charlie Sheen knows that Nicolas Cage would enjoy Raul's sweet butthole.
Yeah.
Well, you make friends with guys you have similar interests.
So is this like
I don't know. I'm very close with Dan. If this was my thing I was super into, I wouldn't have run it by him at this point even yet and been like, dude, but Best Fucking Young Boys is cool. Would you be into that at all?
I go, man, you know what I love? These Sonos are great. But you know what would be better? If I just had like a 19-year-old Midwestern boy's butt in my face.
Or just always make it as a joke. He goes, hey, this is good. He goes, not quite as good as having a couple of teenage boys sucking my dick, but I mean, it's good. He goes, nah, I'm fucking around. No, these are great speakers, man.
Dude,
I love these things.
My God. I fucking love this Macho Man shirt. I mean, yeah, do I want a bunch of fucking hot 19-year-olds mama dogging me and sucking on my dick? Yeah. Yeah, I do. But this is pretty cool. And then you just bring it up where I go...
So what kept you going? So when you heard Corey Feldman's name in this list, what kept your, I guess what we have is a fascination with him. into staying involved?
I didn't. Once all the Weinstein thing started to come out and all that, and, you just get aggravated every time there's a new name. You're just like, can people stop these people already? What's going on? Then all of a sudden, the maniacal midget comes out with his little, $10 million video. And I'm like, $10 million? What the hell? And then, he almost had me in the boat, but then he jerked the pole too quickly, and the hook just.
What did he have you? What did he have you hooked with? What did he have you hooked with?
The whole,
that he's got information,
and I'm going to name names, and we're going to stop this, and So he almost got me.
You like when Felddog went vigilante, and he was like, "I'm going to fucking break this thing open."
So did we. It was a moment in time where we kind of got off his back a little bit for the ridiculous music, and we're like, "Oh man, this is great if he's going to fucking really point some people out."
True. So we were in Studio 5,
but then he would give you puzzles. More or less, right?
Yeah.
Am I right, Bobby? Everything's like, it's a guy who works for baseball now, and he used to wear a lot of green shirts.
Ow!
Figure that out.
When green goes brown, but brown goes up. What is round and what is flat? Only the man in the afternoon would know that.
Corey, I got it, because the doctor was the kid's mother.
And he goes, yeah,
got it. Anyway, his name's Ted Thurman.
He's an orthodontist. Do we have?
So your argument, Bobby, was that he was not coming forward with it. That's what kind of got you off the hook.
The $10 million.
That pissed us.
$10 million stuck in my craw.
Yeah, and then it fucking wound back. It wound back to $1 million super quick, which is still so transparent.
It was too late for me at that point because too many videos had popped out. All of a sudden, you're searching for, what's going on with this thing. Is he exposing people? Like, what's going on? People giving him money? Like, and then next thing you know, here's a video. Corey Feldman's a douche. Corey Feldman's a fraud. And then you start looking, you start watching, you start reading, and you're thinking to yourself, shit, this might be true. This guy might be a fraud. Next thing you know, you start recalling back to your past, like, wait a minute, there was that story that weird guy Jeff told me that one time.
Fucking Jeff, man.
Maybe. So, it was the $10 million and this weird chance meeting that I had with this entertainment manager from New York that kind of put it all together. And one night I just said to myself, I don't care if 50 people look at me on YouTube, I'm going to spit out my 2 cents on it. Who knew that I have a restraining order attempted?
Wow. Wait, so it's an attempt. Does Corey Feldman have an actual restraining order on you, or is it in the process?
Well, well, you know what? At the time, I think he might still. He has some weird reporter chick on the payroll working for Celebrity Insider, and she was running around Twitter and everything saying, Corey Feldman, hide your family, hide your kids, they're raping everyone up in here. And, she was alerting the world that I was coming to California and I'm going to kill him. He's in danger. Courtney, hide your fruit. Everyone, get the fuck out of Dodge. So, this was all happening. And then, of course, I returned from California, no syringe incident. As a matter of fact, I put out a good video where I dispelled all his publicists' bullshit claims about how she interviewed these witnesses. But, these people don't realize that you can actually call the police and ask yourself.
Yeah, those are public records.
Yeah.
There's public,
well, that's why I got dialed back from stabbing to needle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all of a sudden, there's a temporary restraining order.
So you can't go. So you can't go to Los Angeles.
Out there and everything. No. That got just completely thrown out.
Here's the good news, dude. You could hear "What's Up with the Youth" from 200 yards away.
It's pretty badass.
I think it was 100 feet or 200 feet. Oh, and then he's not allowed to talk about me online. Oh my God, he put his dog.
You know what's great? You know what's great about that, Bobby? Is when you just stay 100 feet away from Corey Feldman, you go, so just my entire life, continue to live my entire life.
Yeah, it was more like, guys, you promise? You promise I can have this forever?
More of the same, please.
So what was it? Did you
I'll raise you 500 yards.
Bobby, did you? Yeah. My question about the death threats that he received. Did you have fans of yours that are in the Wolfpack? Did anyone? Because sometimes we'll have fans of our show.
Sure.
We'll shit on someone jokingly or whatever, and then they might send a tweet that we don't necessarily agree with. That we're kind of like, fuck, that's not what we would say.
the big thing, and this was actually in the restraining order, and I have no problem forwarding it to you guys. One of the memes, these were based on memes. There were never any death threats. I repeat, there were never any reported death. Well, there were reported death threats, but they don't exist. He was never able to produce anything. One of them said, and I quote, if wanting Corey Feldman, if it's wrong to want Corey Feldman gang raped in prison, I don't want to be right.
Oh my!
That was a meme, and he used that in a restraining order and said, "Do you see it? They're out to kill me."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like shitty internet talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, a restraining order seems a bit much, and memes. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. He's so like what's the latest thing he's put out? Now he's sort of denounced Michael Jackson, or he didn't denounce
I think he said he's going to stop defending Michael Jackson.
But you know what I find interesting about Corey Feldman too is everything in his life that is over the top and bizarre, whatever, if he just owned any piece of it, it would be night and day. If he acknowledged to the world, like where the angels in his life become like evidence of like, look at this whack job's whole thing.
They're signs of insulation.
Right. But if he came out and he was like, what's the thing with the girl? He goes, well, it's nice to have hot girls around. I'm a single guy and, or whatever. Or,
I would even go one step further if he's like, I don't know, I like to have fuck parties with a bunch of hot 19-year-old lost Canadians.
If that's the case, I'm saying you go, they're all adults. If they want to leave, they can leave.
If he did this, I'd be like devil horns.
But I'm saying, but also in some weird way where you go, now I know, like, you know, that's not something that I want my like grandmother to hear. You know, it's like it's not for her. It's like, yeah, I'm into some pretty weird shit, I guess. And then also go and we were molested, and here's the guys, people's names or whatever. He's like, it's the air of self-importance, Bobby. Do you agree that makes him think like, if I say these names, my life is in severe danger? He goes, no one's looking for you. And the world really isn't that goosed up to find out who fucking touched your dick. You know what I mean? Like, it's information like, good, now get that guy. You try to get him. Like, that guy, wherever that guy is, his power is not, he's either got way bigger problems than Corey Feldman accusing him.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't matter. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even it barely makes national news. The person who raped Corey Feldman, it's just some guy, but it's not, you know, like, do you contest, Bobby, that nothing happened to him, or you think he's a fraud across the board?
I believe him to be a fraud across the board because there is a video that I made. I guess he had a Periscope or a Twitch video or something like that, and all of a sudden he completely broke character, and he went from like sexual abuse or, you know, outing these people. All of a sudden he goes on this like completely immature tirade about, no, you want to know what pain is? Telling you that you're too fat. And that's why Corey Haim's getting your roles. And that you're not good enough to do this. And I'm not feeding you tonight because you did shitty at the audition. And that's what people need to know.
Jesus.
Dude is pissed off at his parents.
Oh, he's very pissed off at his parents.
Sorry they treated you like shit. Sorry, man. But everything, even industry experts are we're going to have some interviews too about police interrogators and things like that have examined his behavior in the interviews and whatnot. And they have stated that, and these are going to come out, that all his body movements, mannerisms, speech is all consistent with deception. Everything he's done.
The deceiver.
Don't take my opinion. Don't take my opinion for it. These are actual industry experts that want to do interviews with us, examining and analyzing his videos.
Bobby, can you just be a little more specific? You're going to start putting out videos like on your YouTube page, or is this going to be a documentary you're making? Where can our fans...
I'm going to allow everybody to come to Everything Bobby Wolf. Everything BOBBYWOLFE. On YouTube, and they're all just going to be deposited right there. I'm not going to be doing any more Feldman stuff because, believe it or not, I don't like thinking about the guy.
Yeah, I got you.
To be honest with you,
it says
all
here
these new things.
It says here Corey Haim's mother has defended you on this. Like
we're good friends.
She does not like Corey Feldman at all.
It's not so much that she doesn't like him; it's the fact that she has been tormented by him ever. I just did an interview with Judy, and where she exposes all of the personal correspondence, the emails that went back and forth that he's holding over her head to put in his documentary that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
But she kind of beat him to the punch and said, you know, I'm going to talk about this right now. There's stuff you guys don't know. Everything about him working with this woman, pretending that there's a kid, Corey Haim's kid, allegedly.
What?
Oh,
there's
really?
a lot of stuff. Yeah, she contacted Corey Feldman. I say it on the channel all the time. You want to find Jimmy Hoffa? You want to find Amelia Earhart? Just contact Feldman and then call up the National Enquirer. That's exactly what these people did. But they won't produce any DNA. So, it's not so much that she doesn't hate the man. She despises what he's doing to the memory of her son.
Does she say that there was no molestation at all? Because I was always kind of under the idea that they were definitely getting fucking around. Corey Haim was a tortured kid for sure.
Yeah, it's not about getting shot in the streets. It's about how many times. 50 Cent took 9. You know.
I mean, I don't call that gay.
Told her. He confessed that Dominic Brascia, who just died within a few months.
Wait, Uncle Junior?
That was the individual that attacked him.
He says somebody who died is the one who attacked him?
Dominic Brascia. Who's Dominic Brascia? Is that Uncle Junior?
He was the dude, I think, that was eating a Snickers bar or something like that in Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Like he was the outcast and whatnot. He had like chocolate all over his face.
Yep.
Okay.
That's Dominic Brascia.
Oddly enough, looks like he touches kids.
He just passed away?
He just passed away. He's Feldman's friend. It's Corey Feldman's friend.
And he says that... And he said that that's the guy that molested them.
That's the guy that attacked him. Yep.
Really? So he waited until he died first? I mean, like, it's such a guy...
No, he didn't want it out. That's why he told his mother, it's my thing. I want to die with this. I don't want it known.
So wait a second. Dominic Brascia is apparently the person who got Corey Haim. Dominic
Brascia is allegedly attacked Corey. I mean, because this is what Corey Haim has said.
Okay, Corey. That's what I'm saying. So Corey Haim was definitely. So you would think that Corey Feldman is just latching on to a thing like, well, I hope someone molested me. You know, maybe I'll get some hype if people think someone molested me. Because what I find interesting about that is did you watch the movie, The Tale of Two Corys? Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. I mean,
fantastic watch.
Well, let's not bullshit. It's a fucking awesome. If you're into this, if you have any skin in the game. Great watch.
It's a great watch.
I recommend watching it with the Bonfire, watching it with Sal Volcano.
You see, you see every bit of Corey Feldman all over that movie in every way.
Glaring, egotistical fucking portrayal of someone's life.
Even in him saying that their lives were ruined by these constant sexual abuse they went through, even in the film... We said on Corey Haim, it was fucking, it was batting practice on his asshole, it seemed like every day. And Corey Feldman, they had like, sort of kind of got his dick sucked once by a guy when he was out of it on drugs.
He was half asleep.
He wasn't even fully sure. And
he was too busy making fucking hits.
And that's where I say Corey Feldman's all over. Like, of course he'd make the movie where nothing really, even though he wants you, that kind of goes to the point I was saying earlier. He wants you to feel the same sympathy for him. Like, look what happened to us as
children. But he doesn't want to give it.
But he can only show you that, like, I don't know, I was sort of asleep and I think a guy blew me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Where Corey Haim by the middle of the movie is going like, I guess I gotta go fucking tug this guy off and catch his load in my mouth.
It's not
like,
so
Jesus,
bad.
He really fucking took to this.
I got a pretty comfortable donut in my dressing room.
Yeah.
I don't know about gay.
So he does.
No one else will corroborate his story, though. Nobody else. I mean, I don't care. His ex-fiance, friends of his, industry people that I know and whatnot. Nobody corroborates any of this. Even I've interviewed Feldman's ex-bodyguard, DeAndre Adams.
It's a good bodyguard name. I'll tell you this, I believe he's big.
Why are you touching her?
He even said, there's one famous thing that Feldman holds over everybody's head, that on the set of the reality show, he went to Corey and said, dude, something happens to me, you got to share my fucking story, man, and you know what I'm talking about, man. But that was absolutely dispelled. That was debunked because Dre was his bodyguard at the time, didn't leave his side, and said on my interview, and he said he testified in court, he never left his side, never pulled Corey Haim aside that day. That was never stated, never said, period. And he'll testify in court.
Can't wait for my bodyguard to speak when we do the Bonfire movie.
Oh, man. Dan did so much filth. I know it.
Yeah, and I go, Jay, you just tell my story. Tell the world my story.
And the emails too, talking about how he's, he's got to make the book sensationalized. He's got to do this and that. And Judy trying to respectfully tell him, please don't do this. Please don't do that. That was a bunch of crap. There are subtle signs.
They also, by the way, made his mom a moron in the movie. Corey Haim's mom.
And the worst consistent accent I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah, she was sometimes Canadian,
sometimes Russian.
Yeah.
What the hell was happening?
Did anybody pick up the fact that he hired an actor like 4 inches taller?
No, good call, Bobby Wolf.
You didn't
even think about that one.
I did not pick that up, really.
Oh, man, Bobby, you know his psyche better than us. You're Hannibal Lecter on Corey Feldman. I believe so.
Look,
yes, sir.
It's not the end of the world. Don't, you're still Corey Feldman. You got a couple of movies under your belt.
Yeah,
he's got some hits.
I'll tell you my favorite part of the film, Bobby, and I call it a film. It is a piece of cinema. And my favorite part is when he gets out of rehab, he calls his buddy Corey Haim to pick him up.
I know the part.
And Corey Haim, of course, because he's super whacked out on drugs and butt fucking, is passed out and doesn't pick him up.
Next to a pool.
And while they show Corey Feldman getting frustrated and waiting for someone to pick him up, it's just him banging out his little Michael Jackson-y dance move. Like he just can't, you can't stop him no matter what. He's like, God, man, I wish somebody would get here. I guess in the meantime,
time to sharpen the blade.
Sharpen the blade. Got to keep the instrument warm, you know what I mean? He is I don't know. I feel like none of these girls leave on good terms from the house, the Angels.
How many ex-Angels have you interviewed?
2 for right now. One is waiting to talk.
Do you have you have one. You have an insider?
No.
Oh, damn. I thought you had a mole.
Actually, his girlfriend's mother, the girlfriend, not the wife, the girlfriend's mother has been reaching out to people, but then she clammed up.
Who's the girlfriend? I know Courtney's the...
This is Mangel.
Darcy Carpenter.
Darcy Carpenter, bring up a picture, Christine.
What a
guy! He gets quality trim or real white garbage.
Darcy Carpenter is such a name that you grew up with.
Oh yeah,
it's got that kind of alignment.
She definitely has freckles on her chest.
Wait, that's the girl from Three Doors to the Right. When you took a right on Nassau, she had that. Darcy Carpenter.
You got her. Okay.
Did not leave on good terms. As a matter of fact, he owes just about everybody money, even the costume designer, Poena, and whatnot. And I don't know if you guys know this or not. I think I was talking to Christina. I don't think this was revealed, but Jezebel, Jackie's interview with me. No, this is her alleging this. She witnessed him rape, drug, and sodomize a woman.
Really?
So I have that interview.
Would you be open if somehow the heavens aligned and we could do a bonfire sit down, Corey Feldman and Bobby Wolf?
Oh, well, I've got a million questions
I'd love to be in person with Corey.
So if we moderated it in, like a live event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And had Corey.
And you guys can frisk me for syringes, everything.
We'll have security. We have our own security, Black Lou, and that's how you know he's our security.
So wait a second.
Is like DeAndre Hopkins.
Are they out in the world as wife and girlfriend of him?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he stated that, or like that ridiculous video, she's my angel, that one wife swap thing where he's like, some things are just, I think in my program monogamy or something like that, and he's just like, he's referred to her as a girlfriend too.
It's interesting. Again, I have like similar views on monogamy and all that kind of shit, or just I'd say things that are definitely beyond the norm. I think a major part of that, not making people think you're crazy or nutty, is acknowledging that it's not part of the norm. He presents everything as if what, you guys don't have a girlfriend and a wife? Right. You don't have a full-time girlfriend and wife who live together.
That girlfriend's got a rack on her. Yowzers, look at that picture.
Yeah. He preaches how Christian, well, not Christian, he preaches how religious he is.
Yeah.
And anything that he preaches is against this type of thing. They all consent, whatever. But
yeah, sure.
Then why are you talking out of both sides of your mouth about, God and this and God will stop this wolf pack and these pedo protected. We're all pedophile.
Yeah, his mental problem is like his just brazen, ego.
I don't know. Look at that hat he's wearing that we just tweeted out.
Yeah, no, he looks like a jack off. You love that hat, Dan. You would admire anybody who could pull off a hat.
Shut up.
The girlfriend's hot, actually. The girlfriend's pretty goddamn hot, and the wife's hot. But I mean, like, it's just really there.
He looks like a guy that had a good weekend in Vegas, and those are his rewards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like a country bumpkin, and he just killed it at the blackjack table.
But you know what they both look like?
Look what I got. 2 real women.
Well, here's what's funny is what they both look like, and almost against what you just said, Dan, is they don't look like real women. I mean, I know they're real, but I'm saying they both look like women who are like dealing with a situation to live in a big house.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's a thoughtless life.
Yeah.
They go and it's like, hey, you want to play music and somehow groceries just show up? Like, yeah. Sure. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure. Well, you have to fuck me. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be fucking somebody, so sure. Like, do you understand what I'm saying, Bobby? They seem like it's such a vapid life. Like, the whole thing, even on that wife swap, and it was like, are we going to be having fluid with our meal today? Like, he's just kind of dicky to him, and they're like, oh, sorry, we forgot to get him a drink, and he gets so weird about that. But I mean,
Jackie's not kidding about all that stuff. Correspondences have to be, they're controlled. They're monitored. You can't tweet without his permission and without his inspection.
Well, you know, he's maintaining a brand.
Jackie is Jezebel.
I know.
Jackie is Jezebel. Jezebel's Jackie.
Yeah.
Finkel is Einhorn. Finkel.
Yeah, somebody else had that MO. I think he died recently. Charles Manson.
I was going to say Elvis Presley.
Well, I do say the same thing. But it is like, well, it is that kind of cult thing where he gets them involved. But not like Charles Manson. I think these women were obviously willing to like go to the bat and die for him. These girls seem to ride the wave, and then if we waited out when these girls age out to him and he starts showing less attention to them and less effect, and he just wants to move on. Sure. And they start going like more and more, like there's going to be so many corroborating stories by a decade from now that he will be probably, jailable. But yeah. But I don't think
there are a couple of women that are afraid to cut. There are 2 women that want to. This is strictly off the record. I can't give names. As a matter of fact, one of them wouldn't even give me her name. They want to go to the police. Jackie's gone to the police as well. They want to go to the police, but they're scared because they are industry and they are afraid of what he will do to them. So there are other people lined up that want to report him for sexual assault.
All right.
But again,
this is alleged, and this is off the record.
Well, no, it's not alleged that people who are want to press charges on it. Yeah. It's just that there's no charges pressed. There's nothing alleged about it.
No they have not gone yet. They are scared.
You've taught me more about alleged.
I can't even give names.
Yeah, no, I understand. Well,
these things may come out. They may come out.
Yeah, because he's held off on everything, right? He hasn't given any names officially yet or he's only named people who are like already dead or something, right? Yeah. So it's just
Well, Bobby, we will definitely work on trying to get a sit down with you and the Feld Dog. It would be an honor to what do they call, moderate that?
Oh, absolutely. Mediation.
Bobby, where can people find you? At Bobby Wolf's World?
Come to the YouTube channel. Everything Bobby Wolf.
Everything Bobby Wolf, the leader of the Wolf Pack.
And I know we'll be in touch again.
Yeah. I hope we'd love to get Corey Feldman on the show. We want to talk to him about it.
Yeah, I heard he's mad at you guys.
Always.
Well, he blocked us.
Can't imagine why. Yeah, everybody's been saying how entertaining the videos or the audios you guys.
Oh yeah, we have a good time playing with him. But again, we said we came into the whole thing fans and willing to talk to him. Now we always
I do retract everything negative I said about Doc Ice.
But I just think he's an interesting person, and there's parts of me that would really love to talk to him, but I think he's beyond understanding a reasonable explanation of things. Yeah. I think he's like, he just, like I said, when you go, hey man, I get it. I'd like to hook up with my chick and another chick.
That's awesome.
I get it. I go, but I understand that like, the lady who lives next door to me might not think that's all. She might think it's bizarre or against God, and I get that. That's fine too. And like he's just so like in your face, like what? What's weird about R. Kelly? Just made that same mistake. They're cut from the same cord too. The R. Kelly stuff.
Yeah,
it's cut from that same cord where it's like after he did his crazy interview with Gayle King, afterwards he goes, "Oh, we got to make this right. Send both my young girlfriends out there. They'll make this right." And like, yes, we are both his girlfriends. That's not crazy. That happens all over the world. It's like, no, you have to acknowledge that it's extraordinary. Yes. It's a different thing. And he won't do that. He just goes like, no, I'm a victim only and a victim of circumstance, amongst other things. And it's a bad look, man. He digs himself a hole. You're right. You used that term earlier. He paints himself into a corner, man. And he just
trying to kill him.
Can't get out.
Nobody. Weinstein didn't try to have anybody whacked. Kevin Spacey. All these people with enormous amounts of money. Nobody tried to have the people that came out against them killed.
None of them. No one seems to be living in fear.
Harvey Weinstein did take some Israeli special ops to get some fucking files. He did do some crazy shit. But Bobby, thanks for calling in. We appreciate it. Everything Bobby Wolf on the YouTube channel.
WLFE.
WLFE. I mean, it's just crazy to learn that. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, bro.
I mean,
Thanks,
there's so much information out there. A recent study shows that Americans are sleeping less than ever. That's pretty crazy. That's almost as crazy than everything we heard. Even though lack of sleep ruins your performance and impacts your relationships, it's time to improve every aspect of your life by getting the best sleep of your life. You know where I'm going with this, Jay.
Boll and Branch.
Oh, yes, I am. 100% pure, organic cotton sheets in the world. Hundreds of thousands of Americans sleep better than them. Maybe some former angels. We don't know. We do know 3 former U.S. presidents sleep on them.
Oh, hells yeah.
Yeah. BollandBranch.com. And they're not only making sheets. They make plush towels. They're making throw blankets. And they're naturally derived products made with the highest level of craftsmanship. And every purchase comes with a 30-day risk-free trial. Get $50 off your first set of sheets, plus free shipping at BollandBranch.com with the promo code Bonfire. That's BOLL and Branch.com. Promo code Bonfire for $50 off. BollandBranch.com, promo code Bonfire.
Yeah.
But what were you going to say?
Well, you know what makes me feel the most sleepy is when I have a full belly.
Oh, man, I'll tell you.
I get so sleepy.
I love it.
But, you know, there's not enough hours in the day to make a big meal. And that's where HelloFresh comes in, everybody. They take the guesswork out of cooking by offering a wide-ranging menu with classics that we know and love, like the gorgeous greens farro bowl that Dan Nona used to make.
She whips it up in just a frenzy.
Or the delicious Chipotle spice steak that she says will cure any flu.
It really will. It opens up your nasal passages.
And there's some recipes that perhaps you didn't grow up with on a weekly basis.
Well, I wasn't that fancy.
And that's courtesy of their gourmet menu. You get fresh, affordable, high-quality ingredients delivered right to your doorstep, pre-measured, so all you have to do is follow the recipe. It could not be easier, and that's what makes HelloFresh America's #1 meal. You visit HelloFresh.com/bonfire. HelloFresh.com/bonfire for a total of $60 off. That's $20 off your first 3 boxes for you morons who can't figure it out without a calculator. No, I get angry. I get wound up. Visit HelloFresh.com/bonfire.
You know, after a good meal, like a real good long meal, nice cup of coffee. That's what I like. Really
cures what ails you.
Ooh, I recently discovered Trade on Instagram. It's a coffee marketplace that partners with 50 award-winning roasters in the United States.
Shut up.
Yeah, features over 400 unique coffees.
Shut up right now.
Dude, what really got me, and this is going to blow your mind, a 6-question quiz, then a magic algorithm.
Shut up.
Dude, it knew what I liked. And it basically...
It likes what you know.
And it likes what The coffee's roasted only when you order it, so it arrives right at your door. The freshest coffee you've ever tasted coffee. The quiz matched me coffee. Sweet and smooth coffee.
Love you, coffee.
Taste profile. Coffee.
Coffee. I'm reading this while I'm drinking coffee.
Oh, so much coffee.
Shut up, Canada, and my mouth's occupied.
Irvin Farm 71 House Blend coffee. It's classic coffee. Chocolatey coffee. And it grows great with milk coffee.
It goes good with coffee.
I can't wait to see what other coffees they recommend coffee. And right now you get 50% off and free shipping on your first bag of coffee.
Hot coffee.
Hot coffee. Drinktrade.com, promo code comedy. Drinktrade.com, promo code comedy for 50% off and free shipping.
Comedy or coffee?
Drinktrade.com, promo code comedy.
Comedy. It's called, you get coffee with the promo code comedy.
Get the hot coffee.
Okay, all right. Well, all right, it's Spotify. You know, a recent study shows Americans are sleeping less than ever. Even though lack of sleep ruins your performance and impacts your relationships. Your relationships? What's it going to do to your relationships?
You don't even know, dude.
If you don't sleep, you get turned up?
I get crazy.
It's time to improve every aspect of your life by getting the best sleep of your life on a brand new set of Boll & Branch sheets. I don't know if it's ever impacted my relationships, but my relationships are all pretty solid right now, and I have had Boll & Branch sheets for some time. They're the softest, most comfortable, 100% pure organic cotton sheets in the world. Hundreds of thousands of Americans sleep better thanks to Boll & Branch, and they're the only sheets loved by 3 U.S. presidents. Dan, don't even ask me who they are because it's not listed here.
I don't know. I'm going to tell you right now who it is. Ronald Reagan.
Good guess.
Richard Nixon.
2 for 2, no way.
Eisenhower.
Yep. Wow. Wow. And you had a lot to choose from. I think 50. I don't know how many. Here's the good news. They don't just make sheets anymore. They make sheets, throw blankets, plush towels, and they're all made the right way, not the easy way. They're naturally derived products made with the highest level of craftsmanship, and every purchase comes with a 30-day risk-free trial. So 30 days, you could try it out, do it, dry yourself, non-stop with it, get your musk on it, send it back with your stink at day 29, all $0.
Oh my God.
Absolutely fantastic. And also, we're going to give you $50 off right now for your first set of sheets. If you go to bollandbranch.com with promo code Bonfire, that's BOLL and branch.com, promo code Bonfire for $50 off.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
2000s and now, joining us, new album, Preferred Customer, available everywhere to download. Nate Craig, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
First time on the show. Welcome, Nate.
It's an honor to be here.
Coming in here, eating fucking what is it?
White Castle
out of the
box, straight out of the vending machine, cold. It was a bad decision.
I mean, if you want to know a man that wants to be here, and we'll put things like eating on the back burner.
Yeah, what did you feel was that the outcome of that was going to be?
I was just trying to get through the early evening here.
Okay, so you said we need to snack it up.
Well, I didn't want. Yeah, I wanted to come in here ready to go.
All right,
I wanted to come in here fueled up. I didn't want to
dip.
If you guys had a spread, your dinner's here. I didn't want to dip into your nachos.
Oh, we should start eating while we do this radio show. Jacob would love that. People love it, and Jacob loves it. Our producer.
Remember Cereal Day? Oh, that was good. Remember Dry Cereal Day?
People like it when we go full ASMR on them.
I went real deep ASMR. Nate, I see your hat. You're a Bucks fan?
Yeah, buddy.
Milwaukee Bucks. My apologies for what the Sixers did to them the other night.
I was there.
Were you at the game?
I was there.
Sorry.
And quite frankly, we needed
double
that.
Sorry.
We needed that.
Yeah, they needed a little fucking...
They're fat and sassy in Milwaukee.
Are you from Milwaukee?
I'm from Madison, but yeah, I've been a Bucks fan my whole
I just know how to say Milwaukee from Alice Cooper.
Milwaukee. It is Milwaukee.
Land of prosperity.
I guess you didn't watch a lot of Laverne and Shirley or Happy Days then.
No, I didn't.
All Milwaukee.
For old fucks.
Come on. Wisconsin's been the home for a lot of...
he's a new fuck.
Isn't
brand new fuck.
Brand new fuck over here.
Isn't Wisconsin that's 70 show, right?
Yes.
Yep. That's crazy.
There's a lot of shows that are in Wisconsin.
It's that club with those two hot sisters.
Mm-hmm.
It's the epicenter of a lot of things.
Yeah, so you're from Madison.
Yep.
Living in L.A. now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in New York for the week.
How you doing shows out here?
I'm going to go to the M&M store. Go see Blue Man Group.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get it all in.
I'm gonna do the whole.
You're gonna
thing.
ride the subway.
I'm gonna get chicken and pizza.
Yeah. You're gonna be a real Wisconsin person.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
What is that?
They got a Coca-Cola the size of a building. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You know, we got a Greek black fella playing for the Bucks.
Do you feel just an organic sense to defend the Avery family being from Wisconsin?
Hey man, you know. That family's dealt with a lot.
Were you aware of that before?
I was a paper boy.
When that shit happened?
That was all on front page. That was every damn day of the week.
No
How
shit.
far is that from where your area
Every
was?
goddamn day of the week.
Yeah.
That's up in Manitowoc. That's about an hour and 45 north of Milwaukee.
I love that, like, a lot of these are, like, real Native American town names, just with the whitest accent on it.
Filtered through.
They're like, that's over in Manataka,
Yeah.
Nalaka. Oh, you know, over there, the roads live over there on Manataka, Waka Laka Laka.
Yeah. You haven't had apple pie till you had it over at Lake Kakawakahakahu.
Yeah.
Oconomowoc or Lake Kakawakahako?
I guess we'll just get out of here. You guys take up a lot of space, so we'll keep going west.
Yeah, we're going to live on your lake now, but thanks a lot, Chief. Maka Haka Laka Laka. He goes,
the white people from the east are big, like if pigs could walk on their feet.
I can't understand a word that fella says, but he sure has a nice ranch.
your hair is thick.
Did you ever bang a reservation chick?
Never did it.
They always look like hot
As far
chicks.
as I know.
They look like hot chicks is sort of like someone lit a hot chick candle and let it melt a little bit.
What are you talking about?
Reservation chicks.
Reservation
Girls in the reservation?
I didn't know there was like, that sounds like you make it sound like there's a back pages for that. Where you go, reservation girls.
No. Like Native
American girls. Yeah.
They live on the reservation, though.
Yeah.
A little different.
I've seen one in
They're
Arizona.
just hot from 97.
It's hot for 97?
Yeah, me too, though. I get it.
Yeah.
I dress hot for 97.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I'll tell you right now.
I played guitar and, who sang Smash Mouth? Shit, dude.
We don't know each other.
Shit.
You're two above me.
Don't even stop me in the street.
So when did you move? You moved from Madison to LA?
Madison, Chicago, Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's how you know Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, the homie. A lot of homies out of Chicago.
Yeah,
And
Chicago had
the
it.
diaspora happened.
Yeah.
It usually happens once a year, actually.
Yeah.
It's a feeder program for the major markets.
Yeah, it really is, man. Chicago had that one group that came up. It was like Nate was one of the young guys there, but it was like Kumail, Hannibal,
Monster, Pete Holmes,
TJ Miller, Pete Holmes. Yeah, all those guys coming out of Chicago.
Yep.
And Nate did you think it was a smart move to go to Chicago first?
I did, yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there's so much of that going on there. So yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah.
You could dip into any old damn thing you wanted, you know.
But you improv, you mean out different like genres of comedy and stuff?
Improv, reservation gals.
No, you got to hit more of a North Coast for that.
Yeah. He goes, I respect what you're saying. You got to go Western Illinois.
We want to have more of a presence in the metropolitan areas.
We feel like we can break over.
It's still my favorite thing. I don't think we ever got to it officially. Or did we? Janelle? That's my favorite intervention still. The one on the reservation when they had to go to the letter reading at the intervention for her, and she really had uncles. It was like, Janelle, we just need you to sit here and let your family talk. Uncle Big Bear? Go ahead. It's like Uncle Clawing Eagle.
Yeah.
You have your time now. Just listen.
Because most interventions, it's always like
I am saddened by you. Every day the sun goes down with great sadness.
Like a cloud over the sun, shame you have brought as a great shadow. And then the next episode
you also keep stealing my peanut juice when you are high.
Also, you fell asleep with the van on in park. Burned through a whole tank of gas.
I don't know if you noticed, but gas doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah. And then the next episode's just some fat white lady going,
Karen, the baby was in the damn room.
Intervention's like,
you're prostituting.
Intervention is a dime a dozen is going to be a fucking crazy fat white family.
Wait, you say that is the dime a dozen?
Yeah. 10 out of 12.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A bigger white families is really.
Yeah, without a doubt. Even whether it's the son or the daughters. But I don't know why I have such an affinity for a girl on that show. It's not like there's nudity or anything. I don't know why I'm concerned about it, but I like the girl addicts on Intervention more than anybody. Their stories are always just so much darker.
Do you watch shit like that? Like Interventions or...
I'm familiar. I'm not a regular consumer of it, but
you don't jerk to it.
No, it doesn't get me going.
It takes me forever to get through an episode.
Yeah, because you want it. There's one
starting and stopping.
Yeah, what am I going to do? Okay, what do I want to see the story after I finish?
Yeah, and then you read it. They start reading the letter. You get into it. They stop reading the letter, start crying.
Rewind it to the beginning of the letter.
Yeah, you got to keep going back and forth.
Mm-hmm. No, that's it's always fun to watch a train wreck.
Yeah,
that's what most TV is now. It's just kind of like, hey,
what about parents? Do you like the parents interventions?
Like when the kids are all there for the yes, those are a little bit sadder, but I do find it interesting what people with kids will let their lives get to. As a father myself, I do find it interesting. Like you just get that far removed from it. Like you start off having a kid, and then somewhere down the road, you're like toothless and like you know, your gums are always bloody. There's always you show up in sunglasses once every 6 months to be like, I love these guys. That's what I do, you know? That's what I do.
I swear to God, man, my dad had a casual conversation with my mom when he was leaving Denver to go back to San Francisco, and he's like, yeah, I'm throwing up blood. My mom's like, what's up, Gary? He's like, yeah, puking blood. Anyways, gotta get out of here.
Because things are winding down from me.
Right.
Anywho,
tell the
you
kid,
keeping up with Lost?
What do you think? Carson's going to retire. That's pretty crazy.
Gary.
Yeah. Both of our dads were shitty dads, and they're both named Gary.
Got it.
My dad's still hanging in there.
He's still around.
He's still around.
My dad checked out in 97. He didn't even know. He couldn't even watch Friends become what it would become.
Oh, never saw those kids get a million episode like he was hoping.
Oh, really? You know,
you go, Dan, you watch.
He goes,
She goes,
I'm calling her right now. Chandler and Monica are hooking up. He goes, this is going to be a real outside shot right now. He goes, everyone's talking Ross and Rachel, but it's season 2. Wait till season 8, because I think I see a real fucking fire between Chandler and Monica.
do you see we just got boardwalk bullied by people looking for Shade 45? See that?
No, what does that mean?
Bunch of black dudes with wacky hats open up the curtains on us, just looking in. Didn't give a shit about our respect, our privacy. There's an on-air sign outside.
Oh, dude, I never felt so uncool as I did out in the lobby out there.
Yeah. A lot of Shade 45
getting
ready.
It was a fucking video shoot out there, dude, and I was just.
You you look like the cop that's trying to bust them.
Yeah, I look like
I
look like a narc in the subway.
Yeah,
who was in the fishbowl? There's a Shade 45 thing in the fishbowl.
Mano was in there earlier.
Who?
Mano.
He had
like a couple hits.
I'm starting to get to my age where it just sounds like wrestlers.
Mano.
Like Mano.
Mano goes, oh, Mortal Kombat fighter?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Kano.
That's Kano, yeah.
Blanca's here. Blanca? The Brazilian green monster fighter.
The scientist that can generate electricity if he bends in.
Shut the fuck up right now. End this show.
Did he do it in the lobby?
They do it in the fishbowl.
Let me see.
That's where it's my old ringtone.
I think he's too ugly and not in a unique enough way to be too famous.
Hi, hater. He's talking to you, Jay.
Hi.
Yeah. What's up?
What's up?
Oh, that guy's in my park.
You see him?
Yeah.
Oh, W Square Park?
She's swinging.
We'll cross paths one day, Mano.
Uh-oh. Is he in Astoria? No, that's not Astoria.
I got a wolf pack behind me now.
Oh! We just interviewed Bobby Wolf, but I wanted to say as a Nuggets fan, I was telling Jay off air, my favorite, and I've said this before on the show, my favorite, I used to go to McNichols Arena and watch the Nuggets when they really sucked. And they had this dude, Joe Wolf. Can you Google Joe Wolf to see what he looked like? This guy is such a, I might have to, I wish I could find him to put him on the Round Ball Classic.
He's I'm just visualizing a real Kurt Rambis. Little mountain town Kurt Rambis.
Yes.
I mean, Kurt Rambis is the...
But show Joe Wolf. Joe Wolf could bang threes. Look at that. There he is.
Oh, sure. Joe Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So when Joe Wolf played for the Nuggets, every time he hit a three, when he'd bang a three, they go, oh!
Joe Wolf.
What year of basketball?
He looks like the NBA landed on his house.
Yeah.
What year of basketball was the official... I mean, you look at the 50s and 60s, 70s ball, a lot of white. 70s started to get pretty black. 80s started to get...
that's a jersey to get, dude.
80s got pretty black. The 90s were predominantly black. And the 2000s now, as far as talking about players that really, really count, you're talking about 90% black. That said... What was, because I mean, my life, I'd say my lifetime, it was always like that. Like, black guys kind of dominated the sport. But I just watched the thing yesterday when I was watching the Hornets-Sixers game last night. Yeah. They show Rex Chapman winning the dunk contest. And I'm like, oh,
bring that up. Rex Chapman winning the dunk competition?
Yeah. Rex Chapman. There was a time where Rex Chapman could win. I remember Brent Barry, and that was just because he was the first white guy to do the Jordan from the line. I get giving it to him. That was a handed one to him, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just like when they gave Nate Robinson over Iguodala when Nate Robinson took 13 dunks to finally get it. It was ridiculous. But, like, that was, Rex Chapman dunking is, I mean.
Look at him.
Watch out.
Rex Chapman.
It looks like you could be, look at that. Look at those teeth.
He'll sell you a mortgage. And then
dude, I'll tell you right now.
And then he'll tap the shot clock.
He is definitely one of Remax's top sellers in Charlotte.
Oh, without a doubt.
All right. And he wore the fucking...
he pioneered the tights under the shorts.
Yeah. I bet he got a lot of flack for that.
His dick was too big to wear them short shorts.
I'll tell you this. He's probably got a fat little
Did you see that guy's dick come out at the combine?
Yeah.
That was pretty beautiful.
No, that was
big old, like, offensive lineman's running the 40, and it's just fucking monster hog. Just comes out the bottom of, like, some pretty long bicycle shorts.
They were watching on Rogan, and I saw that.
Recently?
I don't know if it was this year or last year.
It was this year. It just happened, I think.
Christine, bring up this guy's big fat cock at the combine.
I want to see some big fat cock.
I know you're thinking it's more rare to see a dunk contest won by Rex Chapman, but I want to see this guy's big fat cock.
Dude, good job, Rex Chapman.
Yeah, he just threw behind his bone back to himself. It was a great dunk.
I'm going to start telling women in bars that my dad's Rex Chapman. Sorry, Gary.
But what white player right now is going for highlight dunks? I mean, if you're a white guy, you are working on that half-court shot. You've got to become some sort of a unique threat.
Yeah.
Or, you have to be 7. How big's Jokic?
Jokic is 7 foot?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You could be a freak like that.
Plays like he's 6'2".
And he can shoot.
You guys,
the rookie of the year is going to be a white dude, a Euro baller.
Yeah, the number 77 on Mavericks, whatever his name is, Djokovic.
Greek freak. MVP, probably.
Monster.
I mean, how happy are you? You go through the Ray Allen years.
Yeah.
Where you get Milwaukee.
Tough
you get Ray
one.
Allen.
Shipped him for Gary Payton at the end of his career.
Big Dog Robinson, Robert Tractor Trailer, all the hits.
The Glenn Robinson was your fucking.
Well, we should have beat your Sixers there back in the Eastern Conference Finals. The 0-1 Eastern Conference Finals.
That was when they went.
It was when Glenn Big Dog missed a bunny.
Yeah,
and we lost Game 7.
Both the last two. Actually, I think all three series to get to the finals.
Yeah,
I believe were in the Game 7 that year for the Sixers. I think all were Game 7. All were the other team missing the last second shot.
So
the one was Vince Carter. Vince Carter. Remember when they interviewed me? He's like, I went to my college graduation like an idiot today. Like, that's what they blamed it on. He goes, he had 55 points, I think. He goes, I had to go to his college graduation. He missed that last shot. But and also the same thing. Glenn Big Dog Robinson fucking it rimmed out.
And then you guys win.
You gonna make him relive it, Christine? Oh, this is the Combine guy. We all want to relive this.
Yeah, this is
Christine. Why is this label in your favorites?
Yeah. So his dick comes out and he goes to grab it. Is that why he
fell
falls?
trying to grab his? He knew it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, your dick coming out the bottom of your shorts.
You can see when he gets up there. That's the best shot of it.
There has to be an internet. They have to go deeper than that to show.
Right here. Here you go.
Illegal image.
Whoa! Wow. Yeah, that was the whole piece.
That's heavy.
Everything's out.
Jesus
Look,
Christ.
his balls are out too. His balls are on top. Yowzers.
Oh my God. Becky Rodriguez, that would snap you in two pieces.
Yeah. Becky
you
would
take double the pictures.
Becky would just have to have you remember Wild Wild West when they were just bottom was a spider?
Yeah.
That would be Becky if she took that on.
Oh, God damn, it sticks to the ground.
Yeah.
It's got cleats.
My dick would have retracted into my body. It would have never been a problem.
You know those slap hands that you can put on those sticky slap hands? It's just like
he's
right there. Whoop.
My fucking dork's out. Look at it. He fixes it still. Yeah, you like that, little white man.
He goes like that. My
Look
dick
at
came
that.
out.
Yeah, you never dealt with a problem like that, motherfucker.
It's great. He says that to the white guy. He goes, my dick came out. The white guy goes, all right, just keep walking. Fuck you.
He goes, sorry, I fell, but my dick came. You ain't gonna understand.
He goes,
hey, camera dude.
Yeah, my dick came out. He goes, oh, word?
Oh, shit. I seen that before last year.
He goes, all right, you guys just need to keep moving.
Yo, why come Rex Chapman won the dunk contest that one time? Right, that's what I be saying.
Also, the guy that he talks to looks like Puppy Baby Monkey right when he falls down.
What's up, Puppy Baby Monkey? You like that big old, you like that dick touching the ground? You want to go sniff the ground where it was? You want us to take our break?
Is it still warm?
I know. We have to take our last break so we can read these commercials. We crammed those last ones.
Well, listen here. NateCraig.com. Oh, I'm going to get a number 42 fucking Nuggets jersey that's Joe Wolf. Believe that. I will be buying that. Nate Craig's new album, Preferred Customer, available now. To download it and go check out tour dates, visit NateCraig.com. You can also see him on this season of Maniac on Netflix, streaming now. And if you live in the Los Angeles...
Did you watch Maniac?
I haven't watched it.
I liked it.
Yeah?
Jonah Hill. And, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
If you're in the Los Angeles area, you can get tickets to the Jason Sands benefit extravaganza. Jason Sands, a buddy of mine that was...
Go to that.
Yeah, in an accident, and he had a spinal injury. So a bunch of awesome comics getting together. April 1st at the Regent Theater. Jeff Ross, Jermaine Fowler, Sashir. I know Sashir very well, and I keep fucking up her name. Sashir Zamata.
Well, if you've ever had to say her name.
I do. It's one of those things where it's like when I say burglar.
Oh, shit, what up, bitch?
No. Hey, you!
Oh, bitch, what?
Sashir, Rory Scovel.
Yes, bitch.
Adam Conover, a bunch of comics. Nate and I will probably be hanging out there. I'll be in LA, so I think I'm going to go buy that.
What's the date on that again?
April 1st, Regent Theater in Los Angeles.
I will be there.
Moon Tower Comedy Festival.
Working. Our April Fool's joke was working.
Yes.
We were waiting for you to say, he goes, I'm going to be there. He goes, there's no benefit. No one cares about Jason.
Jason's fine. No, but for real. Go get tickets. We'll tweet it out for the Jason Sands benefit extravaganza. And Moon Tower Comedy Festival this year, Bonfire, Antones, 7 p.m., Friday, April 26th. You can see Big J at Huntsville Stand Up Live, Huntsville, Alabama. Next weekend. That's March 28th through the 30th. Then he's going to be at Hilarities in Cleveland, April 18th through the 20th. BigJComedy.com for tickets.
We'll be right back. It's Bonfire.
Damn right.
Oh, shit. Turn off that commercial.
No. Just do this.
No. Dan Soder.
I
just blanked.
No.
He's going to be turn off that music. Turn off the music.
We're fine.
Dan Soder's going to be at Helium in Buffalo, March 21st to the 24th. That's this weekend.
Yeah.
Make sure you get tickets to that. After that, he's going to be headlining the Bell House in Brooklyn, New York, everyone. Tri-State area, come out. Thursday, April 18th. Get tickets for that and all Dan's great shows at dansoder.com. And Billions premiere available now on Showtime On Demand. And every Sunday at 9 p.m. Everyone, we'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
Man, you know what most people don't realize about working in radio?
What's that?
It's hungry.
Wow.
It's hungry work.
Good
Real
transition.
hungry. Thanks, dude. I mean it. Cooking can be it can be a chore, but that's why HelloFresh comes in and saves the day. Takes the classic guesswork out of cooking by offering a wide-ranging menu. Stuff that you know, you love, like my gorgeous green Sparrow bowl when I come over and I make that for you and Christine.
Yeah.
My Nana taught me how to make it, and I make it for you.
Well, I told you I had a stiff neck that one day, and you're like, have I got the cure for you?
And I remember you getting Carla's mom's recipe for Chipotle spice steak.
Oh, very caliente.
Muy caliente. And I'll have it with a big old glass of milk.
Grande caliente.
It's also recipes you might not be familiar with, courtesy of their gourmet menu. Get fresh and affordable, highly quality ingredients delivered right to your doorstep, pre-measured, so all you have to do is follow the recipe.
Nutty recipes like burgers and fries. I've never even heard of it.
Never. What's
Macaroni and cheese? What am I, Rockefeller?
Is that alien food? That's what makes HelloFresh America's #1 meal kit for a total $60 off. That's $20 off your first 3 boxes. Jay will yell at you, but I'll just break down the math for you. HelloFresh.com/bonfire. HelloFresh.com/bonfire to get a total of $60 off.
You feel ridiculous even having to explain it to them. Like
it's $20 off your first 3 boxes.
Of course it is. So it's $60.
Yeah.
You're going to get 3 boxes, and there's $20 off in each one.
Okay.
Oh.
Visit HelloFresh.com/bonfire. I gotta talk Jay down. He's running hot.
All right, guys, kick back. Get in your favorite chair and let's talk about how you get clothes.
Oh, you want to get real.
Shopping stinks, from waiting in long lines to cramped dressing rooms to endlessly searching for your size, which they never have. Now they leap over my size. I remember when there was a time, Dan, when the 2X was difficult to find. Now you could find small, extra small, all the way up to about extra large, and then a nice heavy jump to like 4X, like crazy sizes. You either got to be Big Pun or like Pete Davidson to wear fashionable clothing. Well, not at Bombfell. They're fixing all of that because there's no shopping required. You get matched with a dedicated personal stylist who sends you clothes from the best brands based on your fit and taste, and it comes right to your door. You try everything on in the comfort of your own home. You pay for only what you keep and send back the rest with free return shipping. It is that simple, and you even get 20% off when you buy multiple items. So what are you waiting for? See for yourself what hundreds of thousands of men across the country are talking about and get started with Bombfell today. Visit bombfell.com/bonfire and you'll get $25 off your first purchase. That's the little kick we put in for you. That's bombfell.com/bonfire for $25 off.
It's pretty sweet.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Dan Soder, who once again is going to be at Helium this weekend.
Buffalo.
So make sure you come check him out. That is Thursday through Saturday. Also hanging out with us, Nate Craig, whose new album, Preferred Customer, available now. You can download that. And you can get his tour dates visiting natecraig.com.
And BigJComedy.com's there for if you live in the Huntsville, Alabama area or the Cleveland, Ohio area. He's going to be there end of March.
Plug heavy.
Plug every day.
Nate, how long have you said you've been in Los Angeles for?
About 10 years.
10 years. Christine, when you said you were coming on, Dan came one day and he goes, we have to get Nate Craig on the show. He's great. And it'll be fun to have him on the show. Christine's first words were, she goes, I think we hooked up like years and years ago. And she seemed to think, I believe she's saying she thinks because she's concerned you won't remember and she doesn't want to look like an asshole.
Well, I didn't say hooked up. I said I think we made out.
That's what hooking up meant in Philly. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I thought we may have made out back in 2006.
I love that he has no recollection.
But I wouldn't assume you would remember.
Christine, can I get a location?
Comedy Store after a Key Club event, and I would have been hanging out with a guy named Jeff Klinger and his girlfriend at the time, who was my best friend and roommate.
Okay. And they were.
But I had to text her a picture of you and be like, "Did I make out with this guy? I don't remember." And she's like, "I don't know." So
Jeff's a friend of mine.
You know what's great is to watch the process of him going like this. This didn't happen. This is crazy. This is a crazy setup.
Fantastic.
And then Christine nails a couple like 06 and he goes, 06. All right. We're working there. And then she goes, Jeff Klinger. He goes, fuck no, Jeff. All right. I know Jeff. Yeah, lovely man.
I'm going back to Jay's original question. Nate, how long you been in LA?
Yeah.
Long enough to forget making out with Christine.
to be fair, I forget men that I've like actually had sex with, so I'm not offended.
Me too. I forget.
That's not true. That's not true at all. She's had a complete list in a book. Every name. She's lying about that.
I remember that night. I think that you're disgusting. Poof.
Maybe.
We must have been real drunk. I don't remember. We made out at the Comedy Store.
All right.
Comedy store and you were making out and you didn't fuck, you didn't want to fuck, Nate.
Yeah, that's true. That's for sure true. Yeah, I don't have a lot of like I made out with a guy and didn't have sex with him stories. I was like, maybe 30 pounds heavier and also in Los Angeles.
You're the Highlander.
You're one of one.
Yeah, there can be only one. You walked away. You walked away.
I've had a list of guys too, but there's also plenty of men that I've had sex with that I wouldn't remember.
Maybe. I don't know. I thought you had like a documented name. You talk about.
I've tried to document.
I like when you talk about the people I've met before. And then there was Paul. Paul, the guy from the one time that I tell you I sucked off in this weird thing.
And you're like, okay. Well, that is a part of dating someone in the comedy world, even though you're not dating a comedian.
Oh, yeah,
you're dating someone that worked,
this wasn't Christine being, the John F. O'Donnell one. That was drunk Christine being wacky wild.
Yeah, we had a whole trial of Christine to see if she did the wrong thing where Jay was working at the Improv and John F. O'Donnell was hosting.
No, he just came and
hung out
as a guy who, sort of as a acquaintance and was like, hey man, how you doing? I saw you were in town, come say hi, check out the show.
And Christine was like, I fucked him.
No, she got hammered and said she goes, I walked in the green room where they were already at and she goes, great, now two guys who have raw dogged me are in the room together.
Sober almost 2 years now.
Was it raw dog? The term?
No, drunk. Yeah, raw dog was the term.
Guys who have raw dogged me are in the room now.
I'm just happy to be a part of this.
Trash and not girlpropane material.
Stop it, Christine. Stop it. You've been in a loving relationship.
Dan, don't undo all my work, Dan.
I apologize.
Dan, don't undo all my work.
I don't mean to fucking...
Tell him again, Christine.
Muck up your finger paint.
You're garbage and you don't deserve love. Dan, don't...
I'm garbage and I don't deserve love.
Dan, don't
Jay feels the same way about himself. It's why we work.
Dan, don't interfere. Don't interfere in my work.
While we're talking about this, Jay, are your fingers in your butthole? Oh, they're in there. Okay.
No. I have the air guitar.
Dude, I'm not going to lie, though, the way it looked where the screen is, I was like, are you getting, is this, just slapping it around.
I'm doing a combine.
Yeah.
Some combines this year.
But I had to alert it because I just can't imagine, like, there's something to me about whether I think I did or I didn't, but, like, having a guy in the same room as my boyfriend with him not being aware that, like, maybe I made out, like, I feel like he needs to know. Yeah, I wouldn't want a guy to walk into a room that I hooked up with or made out with, and then you don't know, and then we know something that you don't know whether he remembers or not. It's like I have to tell him. It would have been funny
if he dropped the bombshell in here, and he was, and Nate was like, I don't know. That'd have been the funniest thing. He goes, oh my god, it just dawned on me. I think we may have made out. He goes, not ringing a bell.
No.
It would be one of the sweeter experiences from my 20s. Oh, wow, I made out with a guy at a club and then went home.
Yeah.
What a whore.
That's pretty nice. It's a real CW. CW storyline.
That's very Gilmore Girls, you, Christine.
Yeah, that's a real play me out with some soft 90s.
Way worse experiences with Jeff himself.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of a Me Too.
Yeah. This is a pleasant...
It's a us also.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes we forget people we hook up with.
Oh.
We're just coming together.
Yeah. Christine made a fool of herself in that circle of friends, more than I'm sure, with all the boozing and stuff at that time. Oof.
Yeah, but you think like, man, I think back to the people I waited tables with at Dose. They probably saw a real not good version. When I moved here on St. Patrick's Day, I had sex with this bartender, and then I was like, this is cool. The
day you moved here.
No, not the day I moved here. I moved to New York the year I moved here, and I was working at the restaurant maybe like 2 months. We went out drinking on St. Patrick's Day, and I had sex with this bartender that worked there. Cute girl, was just like ready to go or whatever. And I was like, well, I'm the man. I'm not the man. And we were walking out of the bathroom where we had sex, and I was like,
$300, please.
Bathroom.
No, she goes, I go, do you have a boyfriend? She goes, yeah. And I go, what? And she goes, yeah. And I go, is he? This is a scared 23-year-old Dan.
Of course, yeah.
This woman's 30. And I'm like,
yeah, he's super jealous.
I go like this, is he crazy? She goes, yes. And I was like, terrified.
She goes, yeah, and I took a picture of your license.
But then
and I know where you live.
Yeah.
You just railed out an older woman in a bathroom at your job.
No, it was the bar around the corner from the restaurant.
Okay. You also made her older, but now I like that better. I like this is an old bar lady.
Well,
we
can't let him scared little Dan. Dan did his fucking
goddamn
duty.
right it is. But I'm saying,
is he crazy? He goes, ever since he got out of jail, he's been extra angry.
He's itchy.
He did a 30-year bid. He did his time.
But the entire point was that most of the people I waited tables with for years would be like, do you remember when you just fucked that crazy bartender in the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, but I just moved here and I was very lonely. I was sleeping on a futon and I wasn't getting a lot of attention.
That's what people did here.
Yeah, I don't know. It was the late aughts.
I went in Rome.
It's the late aughts. People were different. Flip phones were in. Just get out of the iPhone just came out.
When in Rome, fuck Betsy in the bathroom.
Oh, man. Then she banged a buddy of mine who was a bartender. And I was like, no. I found out about it late. I was like, no.
Eskimo bros.
Oh, dude, I didn't think about that. Me and Los are Eskimo bros.
You should maybe consider that around the holidays more.
I have him over for every Royal Rumble, and I've never brought it up.
Really?
Egg on my face.
Does he not know?
No, he knows.
But you just didn't call each other Eskimo bros yet. No. You should kiss pee holes again, see if you remember it.
It unlocks a dimension.
Suction. Can't get away from each other.
We're stuck together like two feral dogs.
Well, Nate, either you're a fantastic kisser and Christine's a terrible kisser, or
I could be a scatterbrain. Look, dude, I do dumb shit sometimes. This actually, did I tell you about that? You work rumors. You worked in Winnipeg, right?
Yeah.
So like one of the waitresses there made banana bread, and she like left it for all the comics, and she left, and she wrote a note and it was a piece of paper, a flyer for your week at the club.
Yeah.
It says, hey, I made you some banana bread. Enjoy it, and left it. It was in the condo for like a full 30 seconds, I thought that Dan Soder makes banana bread for the guy coming in the next week and leaves it at the counter. I was like, this motherfucking
That's what I do, dude.
Prince.
Yeah.
That's a good guy.
I was like, this dude is taking over the whole game.
Yeah. Like, I go, Nate, make yourself at home. I fluffed the pillows. I bought a duvet.
Soder leaves banana bread?
There's flaxseed in the banana bread?
Also, have at the juicer. It's right under the counter. I bought a NutriBullet. I like to do it in condos. We're all in it together.
Sue Costa, see the show.
Her note was right next to your face, dude.
That's
I was
so
like,
funny.
And he puts his picture on there.
Danny Sodes.
Remember who I am.
This is Trisha's banana bread.
Never forget.
Remember me. Look at his face. I'm the one who did this to you.
On the last Saturday show, I go, do you guys have any pamphlets left over? I need to leave a note for the guy next week.
DM me for the recipe, pal.
Yeah. Hey, bud, if you want some banana bread, have some laughs and some banana bread on me. How you doing?
Enjoy
Dan
your week.
Soder, headliner.
Enjoy your week. That Sunday crowd's real good people.
They're good fun. You're going to get a lot done.
Is Rumors a condo?
Yeah. Condo, then this year I went and it was a hotel.
Yeah.
So if you...
It's because you put on the banana bread
I impressed.
show.
I wined and dined Craig over here and they bumped me up.
He goes, oh no, I bring a banana bread every year. They're putting me up nice. They're taking care of me good.
He goes, two BBs. I'm up in a nice hotel.
I'm trying to think if I'm done with condos across the board. There's only the one left anyway, I think.
What?
Is Edmonton.
Yeah.
There's the only one left, and I think that might be...
What's the scummiest condo?
Denver's a different thing,
Denver's
though.
like a nice apartment for Comedy Works.
It's just different. That's like maintained. It's like part of their thing is that condo.
I also stay at Trisha's, so I can't really partake. Worst condo I ever stayed in was River Center's condo in San Antonio. It was like in this office, and the lock was stuck, and it looked like it was
they put me in a hotel there.
Yeah.
They changed that?
When I did it in 2012.
Okay, yeah, I did it like last year, and it was like there was a hotel.
I did it in 2012 or 2013, and it was.
Seems weird when they put you in a condo and they have a 700-seat room.
Yeah,
you always like that when the accommodations are bad and the room's impossible to fill.
Yeah. You're like, oh, cool. I have to sleep in a place where the towels are crunchy.
You keep your condo, but
sleeping in a place too small and performing in a place too big.
Yeah, that's really how it was.
$400 on a maintenance guy, please.
Yeah,
get this.
Dude, I just remember being up there and being like, staying one night in the condo, and the way that the bed sunk, I cashed in all my Hilton points, and I was like, I gotta go to Hilton.
Buddy, I'd have a fucking a tube TV still in some of these places.
Yeah.
Tube television.
Dallas Hyenas.
You could buy a flat screen at Rite Aid.
Dallas Hyenas, I brought my PlayStation, and I was like, this is going to be a great weekend. I'm going to get so much done video game.
You didn't bring RF cables.
For real. For real. They didn't have an
you needed the fucking the red, white, and yellow.
Says hotel on the contract. Show up. They put me in the condo, and I look like a guy that left his family 6 months ago and just started over.
Just that's it.
That's it. That's
divorced dad.
It's like a studio apartment in an apartment complex with a pool in the middle with a tall gate around it, real tall gate
to make a statement.
Yeah, and then I asked the owner when I came up for the shows. I'm like, "Yeah, dude, what's up with the hotel?" He goes, "Oh no, you get the condo this weekend." I go, "No,
get it."
He's like, "Great news because we couldn't afford a hotel."
Yeah.
Oh no, this is you get my place this weekend.
Nah, dude, I'm shacking up with my buddy Randy, so have fun. But I called my agent. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And then he's like, "Get a hotel, they'll reimburse you."
That Morty's Club, dude, the features stay at the dude's house.
What?
The feature when I was there was staying at his place.
Oh boy,
it was very weird. Very, very weird.
Now, what condo's seen the most filth? Because that's a difference.
I don't know, man.
Like a Columbus or something like that.
Columbus, maybe. I would even say like a
Dayton.
Ooh.
That condo for the Comedy Store in San Diego, in La Jolla in San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
There's all those.
I heard it's because it's amazing, though.
It is. It's right on the water.
Yeah.
And it's just nothing but, beach tail. All day, every day. And then all those creatures from the Comedy Store are coming down there.
Yeah.
Filth.
I just think that's not my Pluckham place, though.
Beach? I don't think I could be wearing a fucking Rowdy Roddy Piper shirt and get women at a beach.
I'm going to have zinc oxide on my nose and a stretched out shirt and short shorts.
You and Betsy like a nice dark bathroom in Brooklyn.
Dude, I like a
Girls, can you move your beautiful bodies? I'm trying to find old bottle caps here.
Who's this? How do we fuck this guy? I hope he's in the temporary quarters.
Miss, I can see where your pubic hair would be if you don't mind me.
Boop, 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 boop. Apparently you got metal in your puss. Yeah, La Jolla Comedy Store.
It's a stud finder.
Lucky
day, ladies.
What else? Columbus?
Jacob said he used that. Made me so happy.
No, he didn't.
You didn't hear that conversation? Were you not here for that conversation? No. I did the stud finder, where I'm like, and then you have to go like the same jerk off that goes, stud finder, oh, it's working. And he goes, I've done that a bunch.
Oh, God. Jacob.
I couldn't believe it. I thought he was joking.
Oh, man. Yeah, I would say condos are a thing where it's very fun at first. It's not bad at first. You feel like you're a comedian.
I'm pretty sure I've never...
It's how it's done.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fucked at a condo.
I have. I fucked in the Albuquerque Laughs condo.
Maybe Edmonton in my life.
That's the only condo I fucked in was Albuquerque Laughs.
No, I've brought people who fucked in Edmonton condo.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fun. I'm trying to think of the last, the grossest condo I've ever been in was the Laughs Tucson.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It had the plastic down that you could walk, and then when you walked on the carpet, it was like a darker color. Mm-hmm. It was like the clear plastic.
Had a little
I think they have
the carpet had a sheen to
it. I'm talking about 15 years ago. They have a different condo now, but this was when I started. Sometimes I'd go smoke weed with the headliner, if I was like emceeing.
Mm-hmm. Burned
he'd be
down.
like, he'd be like, come down. He'd be like, come and fucking smoke weed, and then drive me over to the club. The club was maybe like half a mile away, so I was like, all right. It was always awesome.
Killer.
I'm like, yeah, dude. I'll smoke my fucking shit right over the Mexican border weed that I got for free from Pepe at La Caliente. And then I'd go over there, and I was just like, this is fucking disgusting.
Oh, dude.
When I moved out here, I had to go, I went back to Tucson to work, and I stayed in there. When I opened for that, when I featured for that TC Hatter and Marcian, Silent Clown, and his wife plays the piccolo. Swear to God.
I don't even know how to top that.
That was a Mad Lib fucking
the worst
dinner theater right there.
The worst one I've ever seen, and I walked in and I was like, you guys got to put me in a hotel, was one of the band houses they try to put you in at Chilkoot Charlie's in Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like busted out floors and stuff. It's just where they put like bands that stay there. And the bands like fuck them up and just fuck chicks and do drugs. Like, whatever bands do. And then they're like, hey, do you want to go like unpack and hang your folded clothes on the hangers here? I'm like, I don't. I don't.
No, nothing's touching anything. Yeah, dude, those like that, and that's when the band's in there. That's like when the fucking the room takes a breather. Like during the week is when like the locals come through and do meth.
Yeah. When they know nobody's in there.
Right. Dude, I was just up in the UP. There's this one nighter up there that's this classic spot, dude. It's like, it doesn't pay enough. You'll never see it, but it's a fucking great spot. It's this place called Pasquale's. Mm-hmm. And like, it's they've been in business since the 70s. The dude's parents used to own it. And now he's there at this, fresh made Italian food, fucking big, beautiful bar.
Yeah.
But the hotel is the single worst hotel that I've ever seen. The fucking phone, the phone didn't work, so I checked the batteries. There wasn't even a battery in the phone.
It wasn't in it.
The door locked, so you couldn't turn the thing, but it just popped right open.
Oh.
It was brutal.
Did you get a different room, or did you just suck it up and stay there?
It wasn't my first time up there. I knew that it wasn't changing. I was just like, I took the gig. I was just like, this is the last time.
Well, those days are over because Nate's new album, Preferred Customer, is available right now to download wherever you download. And for tour dates, you visit natecraig.com. Also, check him out in Maniac, streaming on Netflix.
See at Dr. Grins in Grand Rapids, May 2nd through the 4th.
Great club.
There you go.
I love that club.
Go
nice
check
hotel.
Him out.
Real nice hotel.
At the Bob, and you're right across the street.
Right
Beautiful.
across the street.
Dan Soder's going to be at Helium Buffalo this weekend. This is our last live show, so enjoy the last Lost tapes tomorrow.
Yeah.
We wrapped it up here on land. But you'll hear some stuff from the boat tomorrow. But go check out Dan tomorrow through Saturday in Buffalo. After that, you're going to check him out at the Bell House in Brooklyn, New York, Thursday, April 18th. Get tickets for all Dan's shows at dansoder.com. Also, Moon Tower, we're coming back. We're doing a live bonfire at Antone's at 7 p.m. Friday, April 26th. I believe Dan's you're gonna do What You Fucking Deal With Me, I think, right?
Fuck yeah. Well, I gotta find out when I'm at Cap City still. I gotta find that out.
Yeah. Our Best of the Bonfire that airs here on Friday, available now wherever you stream or download podcasts from, and our videos available, of course.
And if you live
everywhere,
and if you live in Huntsville, Alabama, go check out Big J Okerson. He's going to be at Stand Up Live March 28th through the 30th. Then going to Cleveland at Hilarities April 18th through the 20th. Go get tickets at bigjcomedy.com. We'll see you guys on Monday for
Danny's first week. No Billions.
No Billions. I'm out. We're wrapped. Hang it out.
Make sure you check out season 2 premiere available now. Season 4.
Season 4. Episode 2 coming out Sunday.
That's what I meant. Episode 2 on Sunday. Episode 1 killer.
We should have Compliment and Levine on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we should have him on the show.
I've got a lot of ideas to get this drug dealer back on the show.
I like it.
I don't know. I would have a pitch meeting here.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We love you guys. Enjoy Lost Tapes tomorrow on behalf of the whole crew. I guess minus Jacob.
Jacob's back Monday, though.
I know. Finally. I miss him so much. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
I get a lot of puss.